Straight up Tennessee family, what's happening, man? We are back, and what a time to be alive, man. It is the 2026 NCAA tournament. As you can see, man, March Madness and Mayhem. What happened to Tennessee basketball in the last 5 games of the season? You know, it felt like we won 8 of our last 10 for a while, and then those last 4 to 5 games, we just could not put simple things together. It felt like we were close here and then we would fall short here. What happened to us late in the season, including that loss where you're beating Vanderbilt in the SEC tournament for the majority of the basketball game, and you just crumble late in the game? What happened? Let's talk about it tonight. But then also, man, we're going to talk a little bit about our brackets here. We'll try to get through a full bracket rundown of each side of the each quadrant, see kind of like how things are feeling. I genuinely don't think Tennessee could have got a better draw. I know a lot of people think that it's a tough draw, it's a tough bracket, but I really do think if you want it to be anywhere else, this is the place that you want it to be. You're close enough to where people will still travel to this basketball game, but also to get out, you've got one blue blood to get out. That's all you got to do. One. You got one blue blood to get out. Can Tennessee do it? We'll find out. And then we will end tonight, man, with Tennessee spring practice kicked off today at the Haslam Sports Complex. Josh Heupel spoke to the media today as well. Faison Brandon, George McIntyre, who's going to win the battle? They both look pretty decent. I mean, again, guys, you cannot judge two guys off of routes on air. Okay? Let's please be reminded that routes on air is the worst form of comparison, the worst form of competition that we're not going to get to see anything else. That's going to be our competition. Ooh, George looked good. Shut up, y'all. Like, let's just, who's going to win? We'll find out. But feels good to be back. And boys, I'm going to tell y'all, man, we got DLC2 and Sale in the building. So you already know what it is, man. It's Straight Up Tennessee, baby. Welcome to the Monday Rundown, NCAA Tournament Edition. Let's get it.
Tennessee's the program to keep an eye on. If you want to know which program that's not currently at the head table of college football, it's Tennessee.
Now Meshack's got to go. A fire! Fire! Wins it! July Meshack wins it! A strike, Burton needs a bolt. Swing and a miss, and for the first time, Rocky Top reaches the mountaintop of college baseball.
What is good? What is good? What is good, everybody? Welcome to Straight Up Tennessee here on a Monday. It is the Monday Rundown. Top of the show. Y'all know what to do, man. Like, comment, subscribe, and join that thing, man. Guys, we still, man, it's crazy. Hadn't done a show since right after the January semester started of basketball. Been a little busy. But it's time, man. We back. March Madness, spring practice. Everything is in full effect. I got the boys, Dylan, C2, selling. Boys, what's happening? How we feeling on a Monday? First of all, it's good to see y'all, man. I forgot what y'all look like. Y'all still ugly, boy. I'm just playing. But how we going, bro? Hey, Dill, I like that the hat is not crisp. It's got kind of like a little bend. You know what I'm saying? It got that little bit. It got that little bend in it, you know what I'm talking about? Because you know we ain't gonna get on your.
I ain't gonna get on you today, boy. Feel like we're looking at why.
Oh God, I look at that. What you talking about? What's good, boys?
Yeah, it's been a lot of the same. I mean, basketball season's been kind of whatever. Baseball just kicked off, but I don't know. I'm ready to talk about spring ball and get into March Madness.
Excited, bro. C2, what's up? You muted.
My bad.
Now you're not.
Nah, man. Just getting over a little sickness. So if my voice cracks, I promise it's not puberty hitting me again. I just had a sinus infection.
Hey, you know what? I like the buzz. C2 look like low key. Look like He might be like married. He definitely is not married to what I'm about to say, but he low key look like he could be married to a Latina or like a, you know what I'm saying, like like a biracial woman with the buzz. But you know what I'm saying, the lineup come down to the beard looking right.
I did it myself too.
See, you and Sel, y'all the artists. You feel what I'm talking about? I try to cut my hair.
To save some money.
Listen, if I tried to cut my hair, that my hairline be further back than it is. You hear what I'm saying?
Man, my wife had me. I cut my hair this weekend. I cut it too short.
Cleveland.
You cut it too short?
Yeah.
My wife said I cut mine too short too, but
man, Sally, what's up, Brody?
We good, man. We good. A little cold today, but it's good here, man.
Bro, somebody talk about Tennessee. Like not this anything to do with sports. Bro, how is it 75 degrees on Saturday? I'm in shorts, tanks, talking about like I am pushing summer to get here. Guess what? It snowed today. It snowed today, y'all.
My winter clothes up too last week.
Somebody help me understand what is going on. You can never get too excited for spring living in Tennessee. You just can't.
No.
You never know what's going to happen.
Tornado warnings in Nashville to snow in Nashville is a new level of what are we doing?
I heard about that. That was last night, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then it snowed this morning.
Yep.
Something just ain't right, bro. Something ain't right. Let's see what the chat talking about, though, man. Going up here to the top. Look, Matt in the building says, Ruck is back? Nice. Tez, what's up? Artez says, what it do, fellas? About time. I know, man. I know. Grayson, the boys are back in town. Yes, sir. You already know, man. Matt giving shout out says, what's up, Dylan? What's up, C2? What's up, Sale? Real Ninjas Rule. March Sadness. Dang, Lance. Okay, I like that. I mean, I kind of like that name. Let's see. Redhead 2020 says hi guys, and then Lance says hi Corey, I miss you. Then he says hi AJ, I miss you. Lance, I talked to you on the phone today, bro. So I'm very excited for your commentary on tonight's show. If y'all don't know Lance has always popped on the show every time we've pretty much played Kentucky, football, basketball, any of that nature, and so he'll have a lot to say. We talked about it today, and he's just like, man, if it was any other Kentucky team, like I would pick us to do a whole lot. He's like, but man, I don't know what to make of a season when your best three players don't play and they're hurt. And it's true, man. Quentin, I mean, like they're interesting. That's an interesting team because I know a lot of them big blue message boards right now feeling kind of interesting. They ran somebody out, and he won a SEC championship. And low key, y'all, I don't know if you saw the interview afterwards. Dude did not even care they won that game. Like Coach Cal is locked in on like something different. I was like, yeah, this feels like prime Cal. Like he's like, yeah, we played okay. They're still trying to get stuff together, and I'm like, bro, you just won an SEC championship. Like you can't even celebrate that. That's how I know you're locked in for sure.
Yeah, he always that type of coach. He's always talking about, I'm not worried about now, I'm worried about March, things like that. But we were talking about this earlier in our group chat. I know there's a lot of mixed emotions on Calipari, but personally, I would play for him in a heartbeat. He is a player's coach. He was ahead of his time, and now look at everybody else. They trying to get on the same wave, one and done, all this other stuff. So
let's talk about this. Let's talk about this before we dive into Tennessee's collapse. Darius Acuff is the best player in college basketball. He should be the number one pick, but he's not going to be. But he should be. I like Boozer. I like AJ DeVansta. I like Darian Peterson. Bro, I've watched Darius Acuff a handful of times now. That's a walking 30 piece, brother. That is a walking 30 piece. And he got SEC player of the year, SEC freshman of the year, and still is like barely cracking the top 10 in most mock drafts. I'm like, y'all are silly.
I got a question for you. Do you like Acuff more than Clayton from Florida last year?
I feel like they're a little different.
Yeah.
I feel like Walt was better when the ball was not in his hands. Does that make sense? Like coming off a screen, knockdown, pow. Whereas this, like this dude is like, just give me the ball. Like A-Cuff's like, hand me the ball, and I promise you, I'm gonna make the right decision. That's the thing I like the most about this kid. He a freshman. His assist to turnover ratio is wild. Like how he just doesn't turn the ball over. He takes good shots. I'm like, he's ahead of his time as far as his age. My concern is him getting to the NBA and becoming another number, because you know how they do this in the league, man. Like he'll be a top 10 pick and he'll be in the G League in a year, and it's like that, y'all not even giving him a fair shot. So I don't know.
Does he have
I like Walter Clayton
left? Because if he's in the G League in a year, he can come back and play.
Oh, shut up. Please shut up. Check this out. So Grayson says, call me crazy, but I think I'm going to have Arkansas upsetting Arizona in the tournament. Arkansas is hot right now. And I didn't realize, y'all, that they literally only lost 8 games. I thought that they had lost like way more than that, bro. They was solid all year, bro. Yeah. Solid. Lance said Darius A-Cuff is indeed player of the year. He says, here's his top 4: A-Cuff, Boozer, DeBansta, and Peterson. Peterson Peterson, Kawhi Leonard, literally. He don't even dress. He don't even want to play.
Yeah. Outside of that, I'm taking Flemings over Peterson.
I like Kingston Flemings, the cat from Houston.
Yeah, he's very tough.
He's nice. Here's the problem with him. Here's what the scouts will say. Slender guard. He needs to gain some weight for the NBA. And it's like, Kevin Durant's been 100 pounds for 17 years in the NBA. I understand that he's also 7 feet, but like, come on, y'all. Like this freshman class, when's the last time we had this type of freshman class in college basketball? Like, this is crazy. I mean, you got to put Nate in there because we started to see what he's able and what he's capable of this last semester. Darian Peterson, Boozer. And I mean, Boozer's brother isn't, nowhere near the level of him, but he's not. I hope he doesn't leave Duke. That would be the most insane thing that he could do. But Kingston Flemings, right? Darius A-Cuff, DeBansta, and then you got guys that are not even like being named, that are still young freshmen that are getting down. Who most improved player to me, bro? That boy Tyler Tanner from Vanderbilt is nice.
Yep.
He is nice, bro. And so, I mean, obviously we watch a lot of college basketball across the country, but with 10 bids again leading the entire country, the SEC's on top again. And we were down this year. Like people kept saying how down the league was. And I'm like, we still have the most teams in the tournament. It tells you, like, even on a down year, they still produce. And, I think early in the year, everybody was worried about Florida. They're going to be fine, bro. They got a number 1 seed. They really kind of got an easy pool to get out. Like, I don't know much who really can handle them except that first game, which I think the 1 and 2 seeds, toughest games in their brackets are their first ones all the time, just because it's those teams that win their conference every year. They got a bunch of D1 guys that should be playing Power 4, but they got a grade issue or they got a something issue, and so they go to the A10 and all these other conferences and they kill. That's literally what they're playing against. So we'll get to this question. Matt says, don't know much about Virginia. Do we have a shot? 100% Tennessee has a shot at Virginia, and I can tell you exactly why. Tennessee lives for games like that. They don't live for games against SMU and Miami of Ohio, which is the thing that scares me the most. So Adrian says, what's good? And then Grayson says, I think we get Virginia, but Iowa State gets us. Can I say something? And we'll come back to it. I'm not that high on Iowa State. I done seen too many of they are. You think we're streaky? Go watch Iowa State play basketball. Oh my gosh. Y'all, let's talk about it. This year has been strange, bro. This was the most strange Tennessee basketball season I felt like maybe since like the Keon Jaden Springer year, right? Like you had high hopes for that team, but you knew coming off of Bowden and Bone and Lamonte and all of them, like you're not going to reproduce. And then that year was the first year back fully from COVID with Keon and Jaden. This year, I think it was the first time that we saw, like, okay, in 4 years, this is the first time you don't have Zakai Ziegler. In 4 years, this is the first time, you know, you're not having these guys that have just stuck around, you know? So it's a full rebuild, right? You only had 4 guys return, so you rebuilt the entire roster. How do you guys think Tennessee did overall? Obviously, like, don't look at the 11 losses. Like, what do you think about this team going into the tournament? Is it a team that can get back to previous success? Can they get to the Elite Eight? Or is this a, hey, let's regroup, let's see what happens in the portal, and let's get back to it next year? How y'all feeling about this team as a whole in 2025-26?
I mean, overall, I thought we'd be like a Sweet 16 kind of team as we sit right now. I thought we might have had a shot at the Elite Eight. I mean, Barnes has never been to a Final Four, so I didn't want to give that prediction early in the year. But I don't know. I just feel like some things went really right, like Gillespie and then Ament turning it on at the end of the year. But at the same time, we just haven't had that, like, that just unit play style. I don't know the exact word for it, but we haven't had the chemistry really set in and play our best ball yet.
The offense.
Yeah, that's what
Sell, don't stop. I was waiting, man. You gonna make me rage bait the rest of the show. Like, let them talk first.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, C2. You got it.
I mean, y'all know way more about basketball than me, but to me it seemed like a bit, other than Nate, it seemed a bit like we were too focused on playing our, like, big transfer guys we got in no matter what. Like, even if they were having just a crap game, or seemed like they were too afraid to jump for a rebound every other game. When we had younger guys that I think with more playing time could have been a lot better, and I think we saw that by the end of the season, specifically with, like, Amari Evans. He was better than some of the guards we played a lot more earlier in the season.
Pause on this, C2. Hold this thought. Why was Amari Evans not in the game against Vanderbilt, bro? Why were we playing Ethan Berg, bro? What, like, Rick Barnes is trying his hardest to groom and, like, get Justin Gainey ready. I do not want Justin Gainey to be the coach of the Tennessee Volunteers. He can move on. His substitutions are atrocious. Atrocious. Anyways, carry on.
So to me, it kind of felt like a bit of the same thing that we see our football team go through sometimes, where it's like, no matter if the young guy's actually better or has a higher ceiling, we're just going to play the older guy or the guy we got in that we paid a bunch of money on transfer, even if he's not really doing anything, and just roll with it no matter what, which really hurt us in the offense. I think if we had played it differently, we might have had a bit more success. And the final thing I'll say on it is the two things that I don't, if we weren't practicing this all day, every day in practice, like, forget the rest of the stuff, because we've got athletic guys on the team. If we aren't practicing free throws and just the basics of passing the ball without turning it over every day in practice, I don't understand what we were doing or what they were doing as a coaching staff, because there's no reason we should be almost in the, like, 300s on ranking for free throw percentage. We're like 280 something.
I did not know that.
In the nation.
Here's what I can tell you, C2. Sometimes people just can't shoot, bro. And Jalen Carey just can't shoot. The fact that he hit a 15-foot mid-range jump shot and couldn't hit a 12-foot free throw.
The reporter said he might as well take 2 steps back on the next free throw if he can make that one.
Bro, he hit a 15-foot jump shot, and I'm like, bro, this is ridiculous, bro. But like, I always like when people like complain about free throw shooting. I'm one of the guys. I complain about it. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's free. You got to shoot free throws well. Shaq made hundreds of millions of dollars and could never shoot free throws. So it's like
Shaq wasn't afraid to jump up for a rebound either. So,
well, it's not Jalen. It ain't his fault. He just can't jump. He's just trying to bully you. He do get a lot of rebounds still though, which is kind of wild. It's just body, but Sal, go ahead. I'm ready to rant.
For those that are part of the straight up Tennessee family, this is a saying we often say during football season. As Dylan says it best, when a man shows you who he is,
you gotta what you gotta do, what?
It's just, and we're signed in for a lifetime until he wants to call it quits or he just falls over on the bench one day. I mean, it's just what we stuck with. But yeah, defense wins games, but it's 2026. You got to put the ball in the basket too. So I'll start off with the Vandy loss. We went on the run. Nate Ament start getting in a little rhythm late. He started being aggressive and doing what he does best, getting to the rim and getting to the free throw line. When he isn't, what's the shooter's name from Vanderbilt? The number 5, the white guy.
Tyler Nickel.
Yeah, the fact that he let Tyler Nickel muscle him and getting it. I remember there was one foul. They zoomed in on him. Tyler Nickel said he's soft as hell.
Yeah.
And I'll see like right there, they was just like, that just shows you that they don't respect Buddy. Like,
yeah.
Anyways, so when we finally get in the run, I think we take the lead at this point. For whatever reason, Barnes wants to start running that 2-man, both sides of the court, where it's basically 2-man game on both sides, and whoever gets open, he picks that side of the court. Jacoby's on one side working, Nate Ament is working the other, and then you got Berg in the middle of the court being no threat whatsoever. At that point, no one can get open, and Berg is dribbling for the whole shot clock. Why are you taking the ball out of your 2 best players' hands when they have been the ones bringing it up the whole entire game? And then when we get under the 4-minute mark, you still have Berg in, who is trash. I'm sorry. Send him back over the water. Put in Boswell at that point, because what do you have to lose? You don't put him back in until under 2 minutes, and then put in Amari Evans. At least he'll tuck his head and go to the rim. And then Carey was ineffective at that point too. Put in JP Estrella. It's just horrible subs, horrible offense. It was stagnant. Vanderbilt's guard play is great, and you see why they won and why they've excelled, because they got Tanner and they got Duke Miles. For people that don't know, Duke Miles is supposed to be their go-to guard coming into the season, not Tanner. Duke Miles is the one with the biggest NIL contract on that Vandy men's basketball team. But Tennessee, I don't trust Barnes. It must be a Tennessee thing. Late game situation scenarios, we don't know what to do. We choke. We sit on our hands. Honestly, this coaching staff is old and outdated. I don't like any of them. As much as Tennessee is big on pride and tradition, I am ready for something new. If we don't win this first game, which I got us on upset alert. I could see us one and done to either University of Miami, Ohio, or SMU. But if we do win the game, then maybe we'll make it to Ray Barnes, good 16 like usual. But me, I'll watch. I ain't gonna get my blood pressure up over it though. So you heard it here first.
Hey, bro, this coaching staff is old and outdated. Oh my God, bro. Grayson said, I never sat down to watch a game and thought it was a guaranteed win. Not a single game. No. I mean, and dude, the problem was, you know what the problem was? They showed us against Houston how good they could be.
Mm-hmm.
And then we backtracked. Like, how did that happen? It made no sense to me. Like, when you go back and watch the Houston game, we defended 94 feet the entire game. Number one. Number two, offensively, flowing, moving the ball. making sure that we're taking good shots, not turning the basketball over. Like what happened? Like that's the thing that I can't understand. Matt says this.
Remind you of Georgia in the football season?
Don't go there. Now, I'm not trying to reminisce, C2. Like we're not reminiscing losses. You see what I'm saying?
I'm gonna respond to Matt. Cade, it don't matter. We play too many bigs already. He doesn't do anything different than what Akapara can do. He can't score. He's just a lob threat. He can't guard the 4. Honestly, what pisses me off a lot about this team is that Nate Ament didn't play more at the 4. But
we should have played so much small ball, bro. Like,
and it's not even small ball.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not even small ball, but like technically it would be our small ball lineup, right? Because you can then rotate the 5-man. It could be Estrella, it could be Felix, it could be Jalen Carey, it could be it doesn't matter, Dwayne Brown. It doesn't matter. Like, why? I think C2, somebody said this. Maybe it was C2. Why in the world is Evans and Ament never on the floor together?
Right.
That makes no sense.
Yep.
Like, bro, is it like, hey, man, there are too many freshmen on the floor? I don't care, bro. Do we want to win? Like,
we got a freshman quota at Tennessee for sure.
Right.
Bro, like there's no reason why in crunch time, to me, in these last 5 to 7 games, I shouldn't have seen Jacoby. I'm fine with Bishop Boswell at the 2, just for a pure perimeter defensive threat. Evans, Ament, and whoever the heck you want at the 5. I don't care who you want at the 5. And I get Barnes wanting to play the 2 big man game. Felix is not a scoring threat. Yes, there are some games where, man, like he shocks you and you're like, dang, Felix had 15. Okay, y'all.
They're all dunks.
That's 10 of the points were dunks, y'all. And he didn't even do the dunks. They throwing the oops to him. Like, how much easier can 15 points get? You know what I mean? And so Estrella is our best back to the basket big. He can hit the turnaround over the right shoulder. He can hit the little pull up right there from 8. He can get you with a float game. He can dunk on you. Like, he's the best 5, but you worry about how can he even play more than 15 minutes a game?
Right.
Because his body just cannot take what we need him to do.
And he gets the dumbest fouls.
Him and Berg, Jesus.
Boswell can't get out of foul trouble either. He ain't figured it out yet.
He touchy, no pause, but like he wants to, like, I'd be like, bro, can you? And then what cracks me up with Boswell? He clearly fouls him, and then he go like this. I be like, brother Bear, brother, you tackled that man right there, okay? You fouled him. He like, I went straight up. Bro, your hands was literally making a tunnel like people run out of in high school. like we fouled him, bro. So
Boswell had some bad turnovers this season too. Like
bad
turnovers.
Bad. So I say all of that to say, Sale, I 100% agree with you. I think this team, they could easily get to the Sweet 16, or we could lose on Friday night, right? Friday afternoon.
I got one thing for you, right?
Okay.
Your favorite player that's no longer here. You don't miss him? You don't miss having a true point guard?
Not at all. No. Now, here's what I will say, though. What I realized I missed more. If everybody that's tapped in right now, y'all know me and Zakai Ziegler did not necessarily see eye to eye. I didn't understand why we had 5'9" trying to shoot floaters over 6'10s. It didn't make sense. But as I go back, I don't miss a lot of what he did. I don't. But the one thing I miss is I miss having a dog on the floor. Like, I hate that my dog was a Chihuahua, but like he got the team going. Did he not? He got the team going. Like, anytime, like, Sale, we went to the game, the SEC championship last year against Florida. We fighting back and forth. Tennessee knuckle claw, and we get into different spots. Pivotal moment in that under 10 timeout. Literally, I remember you looked at me. You was like, "Man, if we don't go on a run, it's over." And we did. Went on a run, but then Florida's bigs just started taking the ball and just doing what they needed to do. Every board that came off was Florida's. Every three that went in at that point. And then that's kind of how the separation happened. And what ended up happening in those moments, y'all probably don't remember this. I just remember because I was in the room in the arena. Zakai Ziegler started looking defeated. As he moved, that's how that team moved. Literally. We don't have that guy right now. Like nobody, it don't matter who's doing anything. Like we just out there running up and down the court. You know what I mean? And so Zakai started to look defeated. That's how I knew it was over. Right now, I don't know who we looking to for leadership. I don't know who that guy is. So
whoever's closer to scoring 30.
And that's stupid.
Yeah.
Like Nate was killing Auburn. And then, he goes 0 for 9 to start the game against Vanderbilt, and nobody knew what to do.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody. And it's like, y'all, like this is when you really you gotta have in March. Here's where I'm at. And this is why Arkansas, I'm telling you, gonna wake a lot of people up. You gotta have two guys that can really get it done. Look at Vanderbilt, Tanner and Miles. Bro, them two could carry that team. Two guards that can handle the ball. Right now, I don't want to put the ball in Boswell's hands. I ain't Berg better not see the floor. Amari Evans is not a point guard. Nate Mint is not a point guard. Like, we got Jacoby. That's it. We don't have nobody else that can handle the basketball.
Mm-hmm.
And look, he got those two quick fouls against who was it? Was against Auburn or was it Vandy?
Auburn.
And bro, we looked lost. Auburn was killing us. Were they not?
Mm-hmm.
We couldn't do anything. It literally took Nate to just put the team on his back. And because Auburn is trash, that's why we were able to do that. But Friday makes me nervous, man. I do not like Friday. So, y'all, let's look at this, though. Let's look at what's going on with the tournament. I'm pulling up a bracket here, seeing if I can grab it here. Let me see. Boom. 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 Here we go.
Is BJ Edwards still hurt?
He is, but he's playing, though. He's playing Friday or Thursday against Miami of Ohio. So I know this is small right now, but if you go to it and kind of blow your screen up, you can see it a little bit better. But for everybody that can't see it or doesn't see it that well, Tennessee Jr., shout out to Tennessee Jr., man, been a member for 18 months. He said when Kobe is out, we're cooked on offense, 100%. That is true. And that's sad. That's sad, y'all. That's really, really sad. But going back to this bracket and just looking at everything on it, the biggest thing for me with Tennessee is I like the 1 seed in our bracket a ton. I don't think, in my opinion, again, I just don't think Michigan has been that great. Obviously, you see 3 losses and you're like, bro, you tripping, right? Go watch them play, man. Like, go watch them play. They play just like that FAU team that the coach coached whenever they went late into the tournament. It's probably like 4 or 5 years ago or something like that. They just run and shoot. And it's like, bro, they got bigs, but they ain't trying to body nobody. You can punk Michigan. That's what I'm saying. But who knows if we can even get there. Overall thoughts, y'all, on East, West, South, Midwest. What do y'all think is the toughest bracket to come out of, or as far as the toughest quadrant to come out of, and then who you got in the Final Four? Start with you, Dill.
Somebody else go first, I'm thinking.
C2, let's go. I know we were talking about it earlier.
I think, in my opinion, looking at it, I'm torn between West and South as the toughest bracket to come out of.
Agreed.
I mean, West, you got Arizona, you got Arkansas, you got Purdue. Missouri's in there, and if Missouri's on, they're dangerous. You got Gonzaga. And then South, you got Florida, Houston. Vandy can be dangerous. St. Mary's can be dangerous when they want to be, if you don't guard the 3 well. I'm going to go West. I think West is a little more challenging.
I agree with you. I think Duke got a cakewalk to the chip on the East. Like, obviously, yes, they might have to, they got UConn. Michigan State. Those two teams have been very, very good this year. Kansas, I'm not worried about Kansas at all coming from that side. St. John's has been good this year, but it's not Patino's favorite group. You can tell when he talks about them. Like when he starts to talk about this group, he has so many things negative to say.
Last year was the team.
It was, and man, they just choked.
Yeah.
I think Duke could easily make it as far. I mean, they should get to the Final Four. But UConn being in that 2 seed in their bracket, that's something to talk about for sure. I do agree with you, C2. I think the West bracket is probably the most interesting with Arkansas, BYU. Wisconsin is playing the best basketball in the country right now, literally. But also that the same team that's playing them the first round, High Point, has been absolutely playing incredible basketball. And the High Point, for those of you who don't know, it's a team that makes a tournament very frequently out of their conference. Always well coached. Always got one guy that is probably going to drop 40. Always. And they got that guy this year. So when I look at the Final Four, though, there's a crazy stat out there that like the last 3 seasons, no one under a 3 seed has made it to the Final Four. The last time that happened, I think it was that FAU team. And I think it was 2020 or 2021, something like that. I don't have a specifics. I think out of the East, you're going to probably have Duke or UConn. Out of the South, I really, I just I hate that I have to say it like this. I don't think Florida's guards are good enough this year, bro, to take them to the chip. I just don't.
I agree.
I think Houston gets out of that bracket because that just Kingston Flemings is ridiculous, bro. And then, but it's not just him. They got Juzang, and then they got the other cat that can shoot. And then the bigs, like Houston can do everything. Out of the West Side, I got Arizona winning it all, y'all. I've seen enough. I've seen enough of Arizona, and I them dudes they are what like UConn was those 2-3 back-to-back years. That's what Arizona is this year. Like they got bigs, they got guards, they can score, they will hang 100 on you, and they can play in the 60s if they have to. So like it's a team you got to be 10 times better than them that day to win. And then in our bracket, I don't know, man. I don't like anybody in this bracket at all. Quite literally. This, and like I said in the intro, y'all, this is the best case scenario for Tennessee because Michigan is like, Iowa State, I'm telling you, I watched too much of them this year, bro. They lost by 20 to Cincinnati.
Right.
Cincinnati,
trash. Michigan would kind of be a favorable matchup for us because they have bigs. We actually got bigs this year that we can interchange and throw it. I think they only got really one
guy,
solid guard, their point guard. And so
he was a transfer, right? From Auburn?
I'm not sure. I want to say Carolina.
Maybe. Yeah, you're right. Yep, you're right. Elliot. Ain't that Elliot Cadeau or whatever?
I don't know.
Dang, Zell. Come on,
I should know. I don't know names. I was about to shout out North Carolina and Buddy that's hurt with the wrist injury.
It's Elliot. Elliot Cadeau. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
then after I saw that game against Duke, I don't know how I feel about them this late in the season.
I feel that too. So I don't know out of our side, y'all. I can't sit here and fill the bracket out, but everybody that's tapped in right now, man, go to our Instagram at Straight Up Tennessee and click into our story. You can join our bracket challenge, man. You can go in there, go to NCAA. We'll send you the password and everything to get in there. We want to do it, man, and see who can come out on top. Might be a little gift for you or something like that. But Sel, do you have anything like what you think about this? Was it set up the right way? The only thing that I saw today that I did want to bring up about Tennessee being a 6 seed was supposedly. Now this is just from different Kim Poms and everything like that. It said that Tennessee had a seeding snub. According to the Kim Pom, Vanderbilt and Tennessee are the 2 teams among the top 7 seed lines that are seeded the furthest down from their metric rating. Vandy was 12th in Kim Pom and Tennessee was ranked 16th.
So are we supposed to be 4 and 5s?
Yes.
I mean, honestly, though, I'm not mad at it because them 4-13 games are kind of tricky. Then that next game is tough.
Right.
So I'm not mad at it. Honestly, I would rather be a 6.
I'd take it with who we would be playing in our quadrant. Now that may change. Like we may be in a different quadrant, and if we were a 4 or 5, but
yeah,
I'd take us playing Hofstra or Akron.
Right.
True. We do probably have the hardest. 13 seed?
Oh, easy.
11.
Easy.
Because you could argue that SMU and Miami, Ohio shouldn't even be in the play-in. It's just a matter of Miami, Ohio being a mid-major, which I kind of hate that about the NCAA. Did they schedule some week games and stuff like that? Yes, but it's kind of like, what's the point of playing the regular season then if you can go undefeated and then lose the first game in your conference tournament and not make it? So
makes no sense.
But for me, though, my last couple of things, the West region, like you guys said, is pretty tough. I think it's pretty cool that Queens, North Carolina is in their first year after just getting moved up from being a Division II school.
They're nice, too.
Yeah. I think the South is pretty tough. You got Houston in there. Do not sleep on Illinois. Great team, a bunch of international guys on there. Can't sleep on Florida. Can't sleep on McNeese, even though coach isn't there anymore. He's at North Carolina State now, North Carolina State.
Yeah.
Still a good basketball program, but last year proved it. I know we like to bet on upsets and stuff like that now, but those sleeper players on those teams aren't there anymore. It's going to be a lot of the teams with the experience, and the teams with the NIL. So outside of the week, that first weekend, I wouldn't put my money on a lot of upsets.
Nope, not at all. What about you, Deal?
Yeah, I mean, going back, I think the South could be pretty interesting to me, at least. I mean, you got Illinois, you got McNeese, you got Vandy, Florida's in there, like we said, St. Mary's, A&M, Houston. I feel like that could be a fun one to watch along with the West. I didn't want to take the West with everybody else, but I don't know. Going to what we got, is it crazy to say that I think we can get beat by Miami of Ohio?
Not at all.
Yeah.
No.
That's kind of where I'm at. I mean, I don't want to be doom and gloom, but I feel like we can beat SMU, but I don't know if that's going to happen. So, and then Virginia in the next round. I'm just not high on this year.
I'm with you, bro. It hurts. It hurts to say it, man. Like, we do not want to get our hopes up, and that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. And if that's the case, that's what we got to be. Like, I don't want to get my hopes up again and be crushed. So if I feel like, hey, if I say, yeah, man, we lose on Friday and we win, shoot, that's a plus. Because then we can feel the same way. Yeah, we losing to Virginia. And then if you win, it's amazing. But if you lose and you think you're losing, you feel great. You can move on. If you got money on other games, you feel better.
Right.
Anybody that's a better, do not put money on Tennessee, bro. Just don't do it. I'm telling you. If you're in a city that you can vote on and you can put money on players, don't do Tennessee. Please. You will be hurt. I know you see it. It says Nate Amen average 21. Do not do it. I know you see it. I know you see Jacoby Gillespie 3 threes. It feels good. Do not do it. Don't do it. Now, if you see 3 turnovers for anybody, take it. Put 100 on that one. You hear me? But boys, we did not get to the football talk. It's okay. We'll be back. Let's plan on this, man. We're gonna let this week ride out. We'll come back after the first weekend of March Madness and see what we got. We could be either feeling good because we thought we would lose, or feeling good because we're still playing. So there's no bad time. You feel me? So look, Matt, you in trouble. I already bet on Tennessee Friday. All right now. All right now, brother. Not me.
I hope it wasn't a lot.
If you were going to bet on them at any point in time in the tournament, that was probably the time to do it.
Not me. But boys, man, hey, great show tonight. I'm sorry we have to cut it off. Your boy's a daddy too now. Gotta handle the business. Everybody listening, man, thank you guys for tapping in with us, man. Like, comment, subscribe, join the channel. Apple and Spotify, continue to rate it 5 stars. Let the people know why you listen straight up to the C for my guy Deal, Sell, C2. Y'all, it's March Madness, man, and Mayhem. We'll be back next week, same time, same place. It's straight up Tennessee, baby. We'll see you back after the first weekend of the NCAA tournament.